back to the platform. Appreciate you guys being here. I had to excuse my voice. So, doesn't matter if boys somewhere when they're stolen. The forever youngs that somebody is protecting, they were chosen for judgment. That's why even if I was one of them, you trying to say because I still look a little bit young, which I'm not, because I lived a different lifestyle. I didn't get to roam free and do whatever I want, you know, and not get in trouble all this time and do these reckless things with this father or this papa. It's almost like I'm hearing that thing. So what you want your mama and me to worship at your feet? You could die there. And leave all the information to me. That's what they would do to me already if the real God wasn't in me. So this is not no man or nobody that created some shit or something like this. And we talk about something else. Okay? Let's get that straight. It's time. It's time. None of them are the change. I'm the change. Whether it's my real birthday, fake birthday, the 9 is the 9. I think 9 is on Epstein's building down there in Florida somewhere. It's like a townhouse building that they showed in that documentary. That could be a sign. We could just go to killers or murderers or liars cannot inherit these things. You can't inherit me. Nobody can. So, you know. And if I'm not having sex, I'm not carrying shit. I'm not no can. The cookies, because they stay in the jar. No, the fuck it won't. Sierra gonna fall too. The Sierra, not the chosen. Okay? I told you, these are not, it said respect your, these are not my elders. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Bet check and see if they're yours. The Alpha and Omegas are the elders. I'm probably one of the elders. Aren't I supposed to be amongst them? So it says that anybody that forsake or pierced me, I'm blocking. It's just as simple as that. I'm not going to let you keep on persecuting the innocent. I seen what was going to be happening before Revelations. That these people were going to be persecuting. It's very important to know that. The innocent. And the change is that you're not going to be doing that to the people that was watching over me when you wasn't. You get what I'm saying? The father that leaves the child as a baby and come back when it's a grown person don't get to come right in telling the child what to do. An estranged husband that left don't get to come in and tell the wife what to do. It just don't work like that. Not in the state of Wisconsin anyway. And what do you say? You was supposed to be something giving me whatever percent or whatever, and you didn't give me none. In the state of Wisconsin, it's 50%. So I don't know how all these people making these decisions. That's 50% of the state, the state. Property. We might as well split it. Split it in heaven, the split in hell, the split on earth, the split in the atmosphere, the chromosphere. So that's the key word to get up out of this. That's the key. That's the key. And I don't necessarily like the young, forever young one that's eating up the old one. I like the old one. Yeah, it's not going to be no stress. I feel like, yeah, this is what happened. This Queen of Cups lied. There's no sense to fret, my pet. We're not going to fret. This Queen of Cups that can't do nothing wrong until the change comes. Lied. There's no going back and forth about it. Your ass lied, and it's about to get you fired for good. Not somebody sad because they thought they was going to be winning something. I mean, this could be this Papa energy. Somebody sad. All right? Because you, Queen of Cups, told that knight to bring that baby and put it inside somebody's stomach. Okay? Or you brought something here. You the one set this shit up with the Hierophant so you could hurry up and get on top. And that's why the tower is coming in. For you and the Georgia girl with the boys. Because they probably ain't hers anyways, Nine of Pentacles. Or this Queen of Wands, I say a Queen of Wands. Somebody could be a Queen of Wands, but it's a King of Wands in reverse here. All right? Some kind of rejection. Now I know that Unpacked girl wore that Hierophant suit, and we got Nicki Minaj that wore that Hierophant. Because the Queen of Cups, this could be this Minaj energy. Because that song I Lied came on today. I didn't even know she made a song called I Lied. I didn't listen to it because I thought it was going to be like some spell work, so I just turned it off. Yeah, somebody not happy about this, that there's about to be a death or an ending here. Maybe to a magician. This could be somebody manipulated heavily. Okay. Somebody heavily manipulating the situation here. And now they're going to lose their life. That's the judgment. But this could be a bittersweet thing. All right. But it probably, I don't know. This ain't the sun. I'm guessing maybe this person would just lose their powers. Or maybe it's an ending to this person using their power because they're not the sun. The sun got this. All right. This power here, this the bright idea. All right. To go ahead and bring this victory in. Okay. And stop these lovers or these false lovers. Or a victory over these false lovers. These people that act like they work with you, but they didn't. They was working against you. They probably about to be getting their life ended. This could be somebody mama, a fake mama and daddy, or an ex-spouse that didn't want to make it look like they was married. That could be a feminine, right? So they will be the woman that can't get remarried. That also means that if, excuse me, that could be women, like people that got a visa or got something to come over here and started a life, and then they married somebody. They can never end what they started with that person, because it could have been a start of some type of new breed or something like this. So like, it's not like you can't, maybe it is like you can't end it, but it would be like, well, that's crazy because you built a whole new race here. When the Irish came here and mixed with those brown people or whatever like this, like in my family or whatever, then allegedly, okay, I wasn't there, I don't think, okay, or I don't have the memories. So that created a new kind of breed or something like this. Okay. So yeah, something could be an illusion here. That somebody is not the devil. This pop-up energy is a devil energy. The Ace of Pentacles is mine. So these people about to be heartbroken because you listen to that snake, which is the High Priestess in reverse. You listen to that Empress in reverse. They both probably really, one of these girls is really slender. You've been doing that for a long time. You let that person hit me inside my head and mess up my programming when I was little, and I bet nobody fixed it. So y'all can keep me in the dark or keep me in the Eight of Swords. Because I want to say, how did something happen with the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords mean that these is judges, these is lawyers, these is police, these are officials that have their swords around somebody while they're in prison. So if this is an all-female, because there could have been something about males being in female prisons, it goes deeper, because they could take the lowest version of your masculine and try to put him with you. He won't be able to prosper anything. You know what I'm saying? If they got you in a fake prison to match the environment, even though you innocent. But that's why I said, if it's guards there, then how the hell if this is an all-female prison and there's guards there, how did a inmate get pregnant during their stay if they wasn't pregnant when they came there? You see? Yeah, this Empress in reverse was spying. This could be somebody that's in a high position, like a first lady. I mean, it could be any position. A first, second lady or something like this that was doing something. Now this man ain't going to be able to be greedy and think that they reached some kind of high level opportunity that could have been supposed to be mine. So if I wasn't prepared, then this motherfucker definitely wasn't prepared. And so this is some kind of chauvinistic something like this, and that shit ends here too, because I'm more masculine mentally than probably most of these people. They play too much. They too childish. They too emotional. They too all over the place, something like this. So this is somebody gonna have to pay it backwards instead of forward. So these could be people that left so they can pay it forward and put all their investments in their new family, but they got rich off of messing around or leaving the old family or killing the wife. But if the wife is Christ and she can't die this time, then I guess they just gonna have to pay. All right, so somebody might be, I told y'all a couple months ago, somebody was gonna use the last resort to give you something. Finally, here you go, the alimony, or here you go with whatever this is, to try to trap you or something like this, or get close to you to trap you with something else. Yeah, somebody's being enlightened about this, man. All right, but there's a drought. Nothing's coming in. Okay? Whatever this is that they thought they was going to sacrifice you to go get, this is backfiring here. Okay? And I really, I wanted to kind of miss the person that got manipulated to do it. I'm not giving them a pass. I got something else for that person. It's just I want to make sure it hit everybody else so we can move them out the way so we can see clearer. And I don't know if that's a good tactic or something like this. Yeah, because somebody did steal an opportunity from somebody. Okay? And instead of giving you the opportunity, they're going to try to make you stay behind with that person because they mad because we beat the system or we beat the game or whatever this is. Okay? And then we got the Seven of Wands. So these people that stole, none of these people are going to be protected here. All right, it's an ending for these people. This is exactly what we prayed for. Or not prayed, but this is what we commune with Source about. Yeah, there's an Emperor in reverse too, a very powerful man. I mean, this could be like a world leader or something like this. And somebody else is going to recover, okay? I don't know what this is, okay? But they want you to recover and go to jail? Hold on, let's see. Okay, without an Ace of Cups, they mad at your Ace of Cups, girl. Or mine. We got the King of Cups in the reverse. This wasn't the King of Cups in the first place. Okay? It just wasn't. We got the pink people in the reverse. I guess we gonna know. They keep saying, oh, only God knows. Well, the way shit look like it's lining up, we know. You could see it as something like this. A little bit. Okay. Yeah, we got UPS or ups. So this person in reverse, this person can't go up to do something. Like I said, these could be working together. This could be like a feather in your man or something like this. Somebody that you dealt with or was supposed to be with or something like this. Yeah. Because they try to chain somebody. They try to leave somebody chained and do something to somebody. Okay? For these women that's in the reverse here, this He-Kate energy or this supreme, somebody don't want you to shine alone. They don't want you to come out like this big old something. A world card energy would, like an Oprah would. They want you to be like a supreme, or like Beyonce and them had that group and then they was able to kick that one girl out. They want you to be a LaToya Luckett. Them. Okay? Yeah, the Queen of Swords wanted this. Okay, this eternal energy. Okay? Or somebody else. All right, they wanted this, but something is being blocked. Here go this UK man. Somebody is like a prime minister. Or something like this. Somebody is very like kind of like snooty or straight back. But they was crafting up something. I don't know. Maybe this person was crafting up something with that person. Or they rejecting this person because they seen what this person was crafting up. Somebody could be saying, oh, I love this person, love you too. But, it comes a time. Somebody is sabotaging something here. Yeah, they're not going to be able to steal this, okay? Now, this could be that they're not going to steal. If they put something inside of you or something. I don't know. Girl, I think somebody somebody's trying to be funny. They're trying to make things happen to make it look like I'm cursed. But these are people intentionally doing these things, which could be harmful. It's child endangerment. It's elder abuse. It's something like this, okay? It's domestic violence. It's terrorism. Somebody's going out of their way to do something to somebody to stop something. Like, I'm not that little girl anymore where you could just get me pregnant and, you know what I'm saying? Make up your mind. Because somebody was trying to strip somebody of their womb, or say you can't produce children, or that somebody was killing the little black babies or something like this. So maybe these people were sending these babies away. I don't know what's going on, okay? But my babies wouldn't be black. They would be white. So maybe they killing the white people or the supreme beings. But somebody can't steal something here. Somebody could also be saying you didn't produce a certain stock, but you did. They just stole it. So that ain't my problem. I produced it. You said. So you see what I'm saying? That's like somebody saying, oh, Queen, you can't produce any. The motherfucker, I produced it. I gave them to you. You don't want to let your friends take them or something like this. I don't know what's wrong with you. But that don't. If I get to upgrade because I produce these children, then I'm upgrading. You're not taking away my upgrade. You got them from me or something. I don't know why I'm on this sparkling water kick. Okay. So we got an Aquarius star energy here. And we got somebody that's saying Aquarius going down. But this also could be somebody trying to hide in the Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups, this could be normally somebody in a Queen of Swords in reverse. Because who they pleasing is getting them out of shit. Okay. That's usually somebody that be like, no, I want you to pull off this. I want you to take down her YouTube channel. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And then be like, yeah, pull down your pants, you know. And then they be like, okay, yes, anything you want, you know. But this shit ain't working here. All right. Yeah, these is not the Ace of Swords, okay? We got the Ace of Swords in reverse. This could also be somebody trying to mess with my Ace of Swords, or say that I was picking up like removal of power, or somebody trying to get, if I'm in my Empress energy today and I take that Ace of Swords and hack it down on somebody knows that I'm doing that and it could actually work, so they're panicking and they're trying to take away this power. So this could be somebody that's like, oh, I'm taking away all these people. We got Arkansas in reverse, or an arc is in reverse. Let's see if we can get some. Yeah, this is something sneaky going on with this Ace of Swords. This is somebody trying to remove your power, but these people already removed from power. So this is the perfect time to do it. Yeah, there's no need to fret. Nine of Swords is going to go through anyways, or something like this. Maybe somebody trying to stop, like somebody trying to confuse the language right now, because they really want this to work. And, you know, they really want this to work. So somebody's trying to mess in your head to be like, oh, you didn't finish that one part, or you didn't say this. And somebody's saying, don't say nothing. It's about to work. And it just don't matter what's about to, all this shit is about to work anyway, because it's time. Nobody knows what we saying. It's the time. It's the time for something. We're going to see a change. Okay? Somebody else wants you to not say nothing, because they know that if you don't say nothing, these people got something snaky up their sleeve. They moving like a snake. They moving their body like a snake, or your body. Right? And you being in a regal energy, moving straight. Okay? Because the path is narrow, meaning stay on that straight path. Don't be going over here trying to manipulate this and manipulate that and do this and that. It's narrow. They laughing like, shit, I done ran around here, did this, slithered up there, did this, all this, that, and you still a snake. Like, I don't know. Okay? I don't know what this is too. Because they could have freed somebody and somebody else could be in the hot seat right now. There could have been a little girl or a younger version, or somebody took you out of this hibernation, you know, healing people thing, and they could be putting somebody else there. So last ditch effort. There's another one of me. They got this one plugged up to a server to feed off this person's energy, to feed a group of people off of this person's energy. They let this person out to claim whatever I'm supposed to be claiming right now, and they put somebody else there that will be suffice. So this is like that. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could be like, even, I don't know. Somebody could be, they try to take me some rehab. I said, no, no, no. So this could be something like this. Okay, wine house. Okay. The wine house, like, look, this could be somebody that was the wine house or owned the vineyard or was in the vineyard, but they're not anymore. All right. I heard it's not a good time to die. So I don't know what's going on, okay? But we know that this book God energy, this male, can see something now, and that they're not about to be the one that's going to be sitting here like God, all right? A magic box is in reverse. Somebody could be destroyed something and going on into the future. You see how this person looking at each other, and all these red people in the back, like going into the something. Somebody could have ruined like a these people is mad, girl. Somebody done pissed somebody off. They mad because you figured something out, so they're going to try to lock you into the past or something and go into the future. I can't control the past, but I control the future, okay? But again, they didn't know that you was some type of magician or something, or you could pull out this shit, okay? Just alchemically. Like, it could be a cry. You don't have to be emotional like these people, or they say, go within and use that inner alchemy, or, oh, yeah, we took your heart or your heart space, and the heart is something, no, a wish is something you make with your heart. You know, they think that, like, so if I'm still here and my heart is in somebody else, if I make the wish spiritually, it's not going to be coming. I can't reach my heart. I don't know what this is, but somebody is saying that you're a witch or something. But this is just God working. So this person could be trying to say, oh, you the real witch. See what she was able to do, or what he was able to do, just so they can reject you. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody is childish. They seem very, you know, I'm telling you, I'm getting like a news anchor or something like this. They want you to be like on their somebody wants you to be like on their team, they in their sector. Like if this is a celebrity, a superstar, they wanted you to be a superstar. If it's a musician, they wanted you to be there. I mean a musician, not a magician. If somebody is a news anchor or something, they want you to be in media. You know, it's something like somebody trying to categorize somebody that's all energy or something like this. They could also been harming those children because they were all energies, but they don't know what to do to you with you. So we got the magic box in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, and we got the Empress. Yeah, that's why I said this is God working. Somebody trying to say this, yeah, you got a little bit of magic in you. You probably don't know how to use it, but it does it with this brewery energy. It does it itself. See, because they was trying to let somebody. It's like somebody had a man that was supposed to be with you with your sister because of shallow purposes, and that person was able to just drink from you at any time that they wanted to. They was plugged. They was acting like they was had something plugged in your head, and they took your thoughts right out. A cousin, somebody, and they was just acting like they was you. To Kill a Mockingbird? I keep hearing To Kill a Mockingbird. And so they just killed themselves or something like this. I don't know, because the Empress is here. All right? But I feel like, in this sense, somebody's trying to say something about the Empress doing something. The Empress in the upright. Somebody was saying that somebody's trying to save somebody from some type of altercation, and these people was in the background. It's something, we might have to go. Because I thought I heard, like, somebody's like, yeah, y'all was fighting. No, he was stopping me from, or he was saving me from some other people that's, but I don't know. There's something tricky about this whole story. Like somebody's a liar, and so something is really fucking tricky. If these people grew up under the Denise, if this is the younger version of this cousin Denise, that was my best cousin, this person was a pathological liar, and which could be a Peach McIntyre clone, and a lot of other, like a Erykah Badu, and a lot of other clones. She got a lot of them. Okay, this vibe could have also been this energy. Oh, maybe like a left eye energy here. But I was thinking about how that sincere look a lot like chili. There's something about the traits, but something is not right about this story. Like there could have been somebody, like you could have been an altercation and this person clear, but when it came to this person, it wasn't. Somebody trying to make something look better than what it was, trying to clear up something. Yeah, Queen of Swords here. In reverse. I'm telling you, this Queen of Swords, something is deeper about this altercation. See, a lot of people been doing a lot of manipulation because they could. But this is for, you wasn't coming with a good, pure heart. You was coming with the fact that you thought you was going to end up with this woman or this man or this situation or this money or this position, or somebody didn't have a pure, when they say, oh, I was helping you or something, or I love you, or they was doing this out of some kind of forceful, or some to consume someone, or to contain someone, or control someone. CCC, consume, contain, control. Somebody was doing something like that. Okay. Also, this, I hear somebody would rather die than be with you because it's embarrassment. It's not like maybe they think you're ugly, or they don't, it's not like somebody don't want to hear your voice. They don't like to hear you. They don't want to hear what you're saying. These is people that was never told to their face, you was wrong for that. Because people feared this because they really needed somebody. Say this the person that makes sure all the money flow right. All the other people is silly. Or they got a low IQ. They don't know nothing about this. This was the person that, so everybody come to this person about money, or, you know, how to keep some finances, whatever this is. Or this the only person that know how to hide them assets. So if the police come looking, you won't go to jail. You know, this is shit. Because that's funny, because Diddy did that commercial talk about, and I'm going to teach you how to not go to jail too. So all you motherfuckers going to have to sit down. I know this channel is small. It's probably thousands of people in this secret network that listen across the world. But the channel is still small. I should be way beyond it, but that's okay. That's okay. Because it's going to be easier for y'all to just go ahead and not be so mad or embarrassed or humiliated at the end. You know, just think about it like that. The public or the publics, okay, didn't get to see. It's not that many people in the public. If I'm only getting like less than 100 views on my videos, you know, this is something like the team got to take the L and then just like, you know, because they wasn't supposed to be a part of this anyway. It's not like I'm Beyonce and I just said something crucial like, please help me, Jay-Z is abusing me. You know, it's not like that. You see what I'm saying? And then even if it was fake or real, it doesn't matter. The perception is there. People gonna act a fool like, bitch, it's gonna go viral. You understand what I'm saying? So this was the whole plan, to make somebody that's awesome or got awesome energy not be loved or liked, or to build a real body or a real collective or something like this. So this is why your plan that these collectives work. I can't stand when I hear these girls like, oh, connection blocked. Who are these men? These men no powerful men. If they got a little bitch like you, tell them who they blocked from communicating with. Hold on. It's not your fucking kingdom. And the men don't see when you look at them bitches' titles and stuff like this, that if it's like 10 women in one day saying that they got together and they're blocking you from your true connection, while they sit there and say, oh, you can't be blocking people from a true connection because, bitch, you want to be the true connection and you not. You're never gonna fucking be, no matter how much you force it. And you cannot have my energy. You cannot. My image is my essence, my energy, my love, my chakras, it's all my everything. It's what's between my two, what's between my temples, what's between my ears and my pineal. It's my cup. It's all my shit. So, you know, this could be something like that, where these people gonna have to learn a lesson. You have to sit your motherfucking ass down. It's just what you gonna have to do. All elders alike. All right, so you know, this could be a group of people that's in the middle, but like I told you, already cursed. You see? All right, some of these people are on their second batch of children in a whole different situation. They started off poor and had some children. Those children grew up, they forever young. They get like 3 terms. Then they had more children and they went up a little bit more upgrade that time, and now they driving around in nice cars and shit like this, but you're taking this stuff from the Empress or something like this. So we got the 9 of Swords. Now, there is somebody trying to get back in here from a dimension, but I feel like somebody else want to get your loving. This could be a child, a long-lost child, a child that was taken and they swapped it and trying to bring it back around you as if it was never gone. You know, a clone child. It's something like this. This person could have went and ended or put this stake in this man's heart. And this man is just trying to get back in. Okay, this can even be people looking at you as a Page of Pentacles. See, something that's still, they don't want no, they want to end your ass at the page. Look at those 2 people. Unless these 2 people work for this person. So they all coming up with a scheme. If this man is coming back and can't help himself, this little girl about to end his ass right there. Because they want control of this. Yeah, this somebody could be in a werewolf form too. Or they could have stopped them from coming back here in a human form. You got to take them in their werewolf. Now, they're not going to be walking around with fur all over them, you know, but this might be, you're not going to recognize this person. So people already set this up, because I think I heard somebody say that shit the other day. When you see this, but you're not even going to recognize it, because you did a skinwalker ritual, or you already killed the person, took the brain or something. So, some of these people's, their parts is still in like places. I'm not even going to say. So what this is saying is that reckless people that should not be having control of these facilities have control. And they're going to be playing favoritism. So if somebody gets injured or something by these shenanigans that these people are playing, you may not be able to get patched up properly anymore. They're trying to do a genocide. Okay? You see what I said? They trying, but they're not God. They're not even God's children no more. They're not even of God. Men on earth can use these people as runners and to do all this little shit and these little petty crimes and steal stuff, plot on people, put drugs in their house and car, and have the special services police come over, or the crisis actor police, or these other police come over and take, or what was it called, the FISA people or whatever. No, I always get confused. FICA, like, you know, where you sign up for like a student loans, and FISA or FISA, I think it's FISA court, where they handle these cases, but it's corrupt. I will confiscate that, and you will not be judging me in those courts no more. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, because again, this is something about shutting down these 3 women or something like this. But like, this could be something you moving towards. But for you, they still don't want to let this happen. They don't want the Christ or the real person. What is this, the 3? Yeah, this is the Most High. They don't want a Most High energy. This for centuries they've been letting these women. But if you do, they're gonna chain you. They're gonna. But this little chain, this little puny. It's like, oh, you puny. Why you worry about this puny man, or you puny man? It's something like this, okay? Yeah. They're trying to keep you away from something here. Or this could be an illusion that they're going to trap you when you get there. Or I was hearing that one breed, they go into the dark, okay? And then when they go to the, like I said, it seemed like these people was, you know, go to Carolina and then they die or something like this. Or go back home and they die or something. But they could have been going into a different sector. Okay, something like this. All right, reggaeton. So this could also, like I said, at that reggaeton um club or whatever. But what I heard instincts, I don't know. But I remember leaving that club. I do. So maybe this is very suffice, because I remember we went there. We went to the Carolinas to go do a little, tour of the area and stuff like this. Me and my three. Now this could be something here. Okay, I don't know, because maybe something was supposed to happen. Something, because I remember they let my play sister Nina drive that night, and she ended up bumping in. She ended up wrecking the rental car. That's the second time when we went on the boat, bitch, to Lake Geneva. Same thing. She was like, no, I know how to do it. I could do it. Just get back or whatever. And girl, we all in the boat like, oh shit. And then she pulled off and turned to something, and girl almost flipped the fucking capsized the boat. And so the man was like, y'all can't, you can't, I gotta go on with y'all. So we had to pay extra, I think, for the man to take us around on the lake. It was like a drinking thing. Like you could sit back, have drinks, talk, whatever like this on the boat. Okay, but she almost put, and that bitch almost flipped the fuck off, and I don't play the fuck around in no water. All right, so it was a nice day though. We did have a good time. But I remember she was like, no, I could drive. I want to drive it. It was a really nice car and everything. And bitch, she crashed the fucking car. Okay, so this could be significant to something. All right, but I do remember going to that bar. We had a good time and everything like this. And I do remember getting back in the car, because when we got back in the car to leave, it was like a reggaeton, like Jamaican. I don't know. It was like a different vibe. I've never been to a club with like a club or a place with that vibe. Maybe that wild hair place. Okay. Maybe. All right. Was kind of like, but no, it was a different vibe, because I feel like we was close to the lake. I mean, we was close to the ocean. It just was it was a different vibe. Okay. So, I'm trying to think why somebody keep making me. I remember being in that hotel. I remember leaving. I remember all these things. So I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what somebody is trying to say. So maybe there's an illusion. Maybe somebody think, oh no, we got the right person when y'all went to Carolina. We swapped her out. But maybe they didn't, because usually I don't remember like the exit of things or leaving parties or functions, but I did remember that time. But then I don't know why I'm getting like because we was in Rock Hill. We stayed, the hotel we stayed, so we had to drive a little distance to get everywhere we need to go, but we stayed in Rock Hill. And I don't know, I'm picturing the hotel right now. I'm picturing the hotel right now, but maybe something could have happened back then, way back then. Because I don't know why I feel like if something similar could have happened to somebody around me or something like the Kanika thing. But I just don't think that it happened at the Rosemont. I just don't. I don't know. I just feel like something else happened, or, these people shipped this person back and then they end up, I don't know, because it's right by the airport. I'm about to say the airport. It's right by the airport. Maybe because I was thinking about, there's a African folktale that some people stole a child and took her to serve as servitude to these people. Okay, so let me put this down real quick since we're talking a little bit. And it was an African village or something like this, or they wanted to make this person serve as an African village, but there was a mark on the person's thigh, right? So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at my thigh later. Maybe somebody trying to tell me something, but I got like a kind of like a dent. Ooh, like a dent in my thigh, and it's not really that deep right now. Okay, and then I also have like a a little heart shape, or just like a little fish, goldfish heart. I don't know. It looked weird. Okay, liver looking. I don't know. Birthmark on my thigh. Sometimes it's darker, sometimes it's lighter, but this could be like for them cloning somebody several times or something. I don't know. But I remember that because I think when we went to the Carolinas, that's what I'm saying. I think because I remember it was, I'm going back to even the circus birthday party that I did for my twins. Girl, we had the bozo motherfucking, girl, we had the bozo thing set up, bitch. Okay. Hold on. I went all out for that motherfucker now. Okay, I think we had the popcorn machine, shit like this. I mean, as much as, you know, for a little kids party. And I think that my friend Candy, but I think she brought Jay, and I don't know, and she might have brought Joanna. I don't know. She brought her mom and her niece and nephew. See, because that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if something is telling me about that. And then she was like, yeah, you know, they're about to go to Florida or whatever. That something is telling me that that's a key pointer. Because Joanna, I was like, damn, oh, I love it in Florida, whatever, like this. But I was also hearing, damn, the other one, I just forgot it. Oh, something could have happened, or somebody could have got swapped out when my BFF and her mom took her niece and nephew to Disney World. They could have got swapped out. Okay. Okay, and like I said, when me and my whole family, because my daughter flew down there, she was at home. We had rolled down there with her baby, and me and my person, my, you know, alleged spouse, and then my youngest daughter. Or I don't think nobody else came with us to Disney. Yeah, I think it was just the two kids and me and him. I don't know, one of my other twin could have went. I don't recall. I can't remember. But because I feel like it was one more person there. I don't know why I feel like it was one more person there. I mean, maybe it is the daughter, because she's like, oh, should I go? I think she had to work or something like this. And she's like, should I go? I'm gonna just fly down there. And I'm like, yeah, it'd be fun if you was here with Yanni or whatever like this. And she flew down. Now, unless in lesson, you dig? Because I had to go back to the airport to pick her up at night. And I think she went to an airport that was a little bit further out. And we was like, why'd you pick that one or whatever? In lesson, these people was already living in Florida. And that's who actually came to join us. Or the daughter never made it on the plane. And that's why shit is different now. Imagine that, you just having a small town, suburbia family, and somebody is in, even if your husband was in some, that's a fucking, you don't do no shit like that to nobody. You don't, like, and then somebody like, oh, somebody want the movie ending, bitch. It is a movie. Yeah, I do want that. This is like a fucking movie. It is. You understand what I'm saying? It is. It's just so much shit. Usually somebody like, oh, for the past 5 years, your husband been, oh my God, I didn't know. It's not like you got to peel back shit from 20, 30, fucking 40, your whole entire life. Oh, you don't understand? That's different. All by yourself. Look. And somebody like, I stand alone. There's no way you could be. There's no way that you could be. If you done went to a lawyer, if you done already filed some claims, if you done filled out police report, you can't be. You're not by yourself. You went to law. Like God said, these people, at the end, some of these people are going to be laughed at, that laughed at you. I think it was the video where we proved that the Ace of Pentacles was in the scripture in the Bible. That also God laugh or mock these people and say, oh, you always go to the law instead of going to God. These are all these people that made these false claims, and that they was going to be judged for that shit in the end. This could be where we're at. Let's pick a couple of flashcards. Okay. We got push. Push this blue person. Or don't. I don't know. We're going to reiterate. I'm going to pick like 6 of them. And I'm just randomly pick because this stack is thick and I don't feel like taking it out, shuffling it. We got a parrot. Somebody is a parrot. a mockingbird, a parrot. Somebody is a copycat. We got Pan, the pig. So this could be, Pan could be that King of Wands in reverse. The pig could be the pig with lipstick on it that think they're going to squish the porcupine. Okay. This could be this other person here. All right. Somebody was casting my stuff to a pig or swine. Somebody could even be dealing with a dirty cop. I don't call regular cops a pig. I mean, I know that's what people, I call dirty cops this. These could also be dirty cyber cops. Nobody knows about this sector. So there could be cyber cops, galactic, or like some kind of other cops or something like this. Of course, I haven't been hanging with or using these things. Maybe they were used around me, on me, against me, with me. I don't know, behind my back or whatever like this. But it ain't like I can be like, oh, cyber cops, go do this. You know, maybe I'm supposed to be. I don't know. And then we got some kind of paper here. They got some kind of paper. And then we got party. All right. Somebody name could, well, I keep on seeing this word party. Then we got pizza or a pizza party. All right. There's also, okay, so I did have a pizza party for my daughter. For her, a painting and pizza party. That could be significant. And then we got purple. Somebody could be having purple. You know how tarot readers have colors around there or bands around their bands that make you dance. Okay, no, I'm just playing. So these could be these bands of women. They're color coded in tarot. If they have live and they don't put like images up, it's just you see their picture and the color. It could be somebody with these purple bands here. These people are parroting someone. They're acting like, oh, they can't watch you no more. They can't even listen to you. But they are. Because I told you, these people can't function without it. They will be lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? Somebody could be lost without you. All right, we got a little kitty cat. Or these could be kitty cats or, you know, that are in reverse. My pet is a cat in reverse, okay? Maybe it's not. Maybe the pet is a human. I don't know. So maybe somebody hiding something. I know that these witches be hiding men or people that they keep being trapped or something in pets. All right. There could be demons or something attachment. You know, witches and people that be having these cats, they be trying to act like that's not the case. But no, if you have dogs as well, there's entities that are attached to you because you have a dog. This is why this is why a lot of shit changed over the past couple years when people start letting animals live in their house. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying, just know that somebody got to fucking say it. The reason why people kept pets outside in the backyard or something like this, there's a reason possibly for this. I was watching a video today where a lady it was a so-called black lady. And she was taking good care of her dog. It was licking her in the face. She was kissing on it and everything. You know, shit like that. See what I'm saying? That's the stuff that, you know, if people was in my head around the time when I was at that so-called stepmother's house, that alleged stepmother, they'd have been cracking up. Because I'm like, oh, no, they let the dog kiss them in the mouth. Oh, no, they was touching. Oh, I can't eat that. You was just rubbing on that dog's feet. You was rubbing on that dog's feet and rubbing on his mouth. And I seen that drool on your hand. And then you just went and dug your hand in the peanuts on the table. This is shit. Like what I said, that was the first time me spending a lot of time with some Caucasian people. I just didn't understand these things at first. You know what I'm saying? Even my play sister, it took her a year before she could touch her cat and then not wash her hands. Because she's like, oh, I got the cat, but oh, girl, you know, I got to wear gloves. She was wearing gloves and having sanitizer and washing her hands 50 million times. And then once she got used to the cat, all that shit went out the door. All right? We was counting. We said, let's count down the time when your ass ain't, yeah, you acting like that. Because when my her sister used to come over there with us, she'd be like, that cat or whatever like this. And then she started just not caring about the cat walking around or whatever. But, you know, it was just weird. It was just weird, okay? I think it was Missy. Okay, I'm thinking about Missy Elliott, bitch. I seen her, I think, in my feed the other day. Your thing up, flip it and reverse it. Boy, what she say, toast it up, let's do something. I don't know, something like this. But we got say, all right? Say goat in the upright. So this could be this Ramsey energy, or this could be, I don't know, this person isn't, we're going to have to reiterate. I'm thinking we're going to wait until we get home. But this could be the John and Patsy, because Georgia could be Patsy. We'll just say that. Issa, which is a friend that I met through a website. We kind of was kicking it for a little bit or whatever. A long time ago when I was still in my Kenosha County house. And like I never invited these people in my house, right? Okay? But they could have been using her as a mate for one of these masculine energies in Milwaukee. And that was, okay, so I lied. I think I lied, because when I met her friends, or I seen her friends, I said, they look cool like those witches, or she said we was friends since high school and stuff. I was like, they remind me of like those craft girls or something like this. Right? I separated her from it, but I was like, those girls look like those cool girls. You know what I'm saying? That's the craft girls, or like in that new movie, The Craft, that they did with Blue Mouth, or Blue, it's some kind of, you know, company, or what, entertainment company that be making movies on Prime. And they did a new one, and you know, it reminded me of like those three girls. She was like, yeah, I met them and we just clicked. So it kind of reminded me of something like that, like somebody finding their fourth witch. But I picked up on this energy, but I feel like this person was a plant. They were trying to tell me that they was just a plant, or they wanted to switch places with me and not be a plant. But there's a heavy Puerto Rican energy, something here with Puerto Ricans, period, trying to obtain some type of power or something like this. But the orange cat, or this cat, is in reverse. And like I said, because somebody's saying she used to be mine. So somebody might be mad because somebody is want to sit at your feet now. They don't want to sit with them no more. It's something like this. But this will not be a goat. But, well, I guess a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands could be a goat. A greatest of all time. But somebody wants somebody to say something about this goat or this Ramsey energy being in the upright. Because I think Patsy had like ovarian, but we don't, if these people ain't really dying, they're just going south and being painted. This is, you get what I'm saying? Somebody could have just jumped, because if they think that I'm jumping, that's a problem. That's not what you get what I'm saying? Something, I feel like this is what this is about. No. Buffaloes don't jump. Motherfucking bulls and shit don't naturally be jumping and frolicking the fuck around. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I said I don't want no another fucking Taurus. I don't want no Taurus. You know what I'm saying? When you see like a big animal or something like this, like a bull or a rhino, they be in flocks sometimes, you know, in herds or whatever. A flock is for birds, I'm guessing. But they be in herds. But the closest thing to them sometimes is that little billhorn bird or something like this, or that toucan Sam, or this could also be representing something like that too. That's sitting on his ass all day. He come back, you know, most of the time he come back is a little bird sitting on, you know, no. You talking about double stagnancy. Now, if I'm a Red Bull and I got wings, motherfucker, ain't nobody stopping that. I'm feeling my wings starting to flop. I'm not going back down. Yeah, this is something like this, man. Somebody is trying to do something like that. Yeah, look, what I just say. You can't let these people, or I can't let them tie somebody to me. Okay, somebody's acting like they got a big dog or something, but their dog is not big. Or you people might think you acting like a big dog, bitch. Because I seen a post said, chill out, something, learn more, and sit back. And I'm like, oh, no, this is not what we're here for. Somebody trying to be funny. Little, big, whatever the fuck it is. It's better to be what they say, a dead dog than a dead lion. I don't know. So we seen the victory earlier with the little dog, you know, on the fence, walking past, or walking the wire, walking past all these people to get whatever it is. So somebody could be saying, okay, you the young lion, the young whatever. The young lion, the young wolf, or because it looked like a little black wolf. So it could be something like this. What I said is somebody grabbed a whole something of your existence and your destiny off of you. and they tried to plop you off the, it can't happen. You should have never done. Somebody thought it was a bright idea. All of these people is falling because of that. Some of us have to do certain things before we can even exit this earth, before you can kill us or anything. You get what I'm saying? So these people, they didn't just wait. They didn't just set themselves back 20 something years by fucking around with 20 years of your destiny or your something here or mine. They don't understand. That's why I said these demons are running some. So instead of Solomon having a big demon, this is like a clan of demons that somebody is about to have to get, because they didn't have time to bring seven more for the last 30 years. So this is a big mass of demons. You see what I'm saying? And it's like Sheba got to handle this shit. She can't run and jump to Florida like in Sheba of America, that story that we read about 6 years ago on this channel. You see what I'm saying? Come in. Somebody don't want you to come in. Look at me, mother said. So somebody mama, and this is the second time we getting this, somebody mama was not the one that said that. Somebody was using like a voice recorder. Somebody could have been, you know, they was using some technology, you know what I'm saying, to get somebody to come somewhere. It could be sleep hypnosis, some type of chip in somebody's head, like a puppet or something like this. Or somebody could have been possessed. Somebody could have been in the room. There could have been a skinwalker, that like in that photo, that dark room movie. Somebody went to a party, a get together, and somebody was able to infiltrate your body and control it. Okay? Make you like them. All right? Somebody could seem like a very, very sad or very something individual. I think there's a tropical something tarot reader. She just reminded me of the Bell Dam, and I don't want to deal with the Bell Dam. I don't call on these energies be playing in my energy. I don't call on these energies to do nothing, because the Bell Dam was able to give, I'm about to say Moana, was able to give Coraline whatever she wanted, but at the end of that, there was some payback, there was some give back. So that's why I'm trying to stay away from any of this. All right? I don't really want to mess with any of that. But yeah, somebody could have thought, like, they could have used something to say, you know how in movies they be like, mother, is that you? And they know the mom is dead or something, and they think they hallucinating. Something like this. Maybe usually your mom, like, if you have outsiders people, when they find out you go somewhere just to get a glimpse of you because they miss you or something, these people could have been at hotels, or they could have booked places or been around where you was at when you went places, and they say, oh yeah, this person is here, and everybody come kind of like walking around trying to look at you or something, or get a peek or get close to you. Something else happened here. All right? That's all I know. Okay? We got this Star Cartel energy, okay, that was coming into the feed today too. Somebody trying to trade spaces or something. Okay? You know, hold on, y'all. Now I got to use the bathroom. Yeah, we're gonna pull off them cards when we get home. Some people about to be ashamed. It's a large group of people that about to be ashamed about something that they did to somebody. Okay? Yeah, and I'm seeing yellow in reverse. So this would be the Ramsey version. If this person is passed or something, I don't know what this is, y'all. I don't know what this is, man. Something is crazy, though. Okay, something is crazy is going on here. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom, so we're gonna have to finish this at home. Bye.